Good morning. This is Charlene Riley. It's Friday, August 25th, 2017 at 9:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I am going to record my trading session this morning. The first thing I want to do is look at my economic calendar. I see that right now, the London and New York markets are open, and during this time period, I normally trade the British Pound USD or the Euro British Pound currency pairs. Looking at the economic calendar, I know that two high impact U.S. reports came out about an hour ago, and they didn't have much of an impact. And there is another high impact U.S. report. Well, it's actually a speech, and that's coming out in about a half an hour. The speeches typically don't have much of an impact on the markets, so I'm not going to be overly concerned about that. Looking at my risk management calculator, my starting balance this morning was 989.07, and with my 2% daily risk threshold, that allows me to risk a total of $19.78. I'm using a lot size of 20 cents per pip, so the maximum number of pips I can risk today is 99, and using a 0.5% max risk per trade, that will be $4.95, up to $4.95 per trade. And using the lot size of 20 cents per pip, I can risk a maximum of 25 pips per trade. So now, going into the markets, I'm looking at a clean slate on my Euro British Pound 15-minute chart. So the first thing I want to do is do my multi-frame analysis. Going over to the daily chart, we see that the overall trend is an uptrend. This market had been trending upwards overall since all the way back into May. So what I want to do here is plot the highs and the lows and where the market has been in the past week. I like to keep my lines organized, so my support and resistance lines that I plot on the daily are in orange. The 4-hour chart lines are in blue. The 1-hour support and resistance lines are in magenta, and any lines that I plot on the 15-minute chart would be in purple. So first thing I'm going to do is plot the high. Let's make that orange, since this is the daily chart. And now I'm also going to plot the low, which is here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the market has been here, between here and here for the past week. So let me plot this. So now I have the range for where the market has been. So next I'm going to look at the 4-hour chart, and I again see the major uptrend, although in the last day or so the market has been trending downward. I see a good line of support and resistance here. Make that blue. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Okay. And now I go over to my 1-hour chart, and although there was an uptrend, it seems like the downtrend is showing up here. Looks like we've got a strong line of support and resistance here. Okay. Okay. So now I go over to my 15-minute chart. Wow. And now here on the 15-minute chart, it's showing the major trend as a downtrend, and the market is trending downward. Although we have a bit of maybe consolidation here. So I'm going to plot my Fibonacci lines. My primary strategy is using breakthroughs of support and resistance to determine whether I'm going to enter into a trade, and then for confirmation I use primarily the stochastic indicator, stochastic oscillator, to confirm the trend or reversal of a trend. And then I also use, I can also use candlestick patterns, market volume, if there's any impact from a fundamental or high impact report. So I'm going to go ahead and plot my Fibonacci lines now. And I'll go from this high over to this low. And now let's do some adjusting. that's a good line right there. Okay, and that's a good line right there. Okay, so we're good there. And now we are going to my risk-reward ratio is 1:1, and my pip value is 20 cents per pip. Now let's note the major trend. Trend is also a downtrend. Now, like I said, my major primary strategy is breakthroughs of support and resistance, and then I can use the stochastic oscillator to confirm the trend or a reversal of the trend. Now I see, let's insert the stochastic, and I see that we have what I'm looking for as far as trade setups would be the break above this 92036 line for a buy. Well, actually, I'm going to say a break above the 92071 as for a break above to confirm a reversal, and that would get me to enter into a buy with the stochastic going above 50. Or conversely, if I have a break below the 91978, and that would get me to enter into a sell. So now we have a break above the 92071, and we have the stochastic above 50. So I am going to, and that was the trade setup that I was looking for. So now we'll enter into a buy. And I'm going to set my take profit at and set my stop loss at 0.99197. Okay, so I set my, whoa, and that reverse, that's trying to reverse on me? Oh my goodness. Finished labeling my chart anyway. I had the breakthrough at resistance 0.92071. And then I also had the stochastic at 65 and rising, indicating continued uptrend. Let me put my arrow up for where I entered the market. And then, so what I did, because of that, I entered into a buy at 0.92071 with a take profit at 0.9, 0.92171, and the stop loss at 0.91971. So 10 pips up and 10 pips down, which is my 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. The trend, initially when I first started labeling, the trend was the current trend was a downtrend. But since that time, it shifted to an uptrend. Okay, so I got everything labeled. I'm going to do the print screen so that I can add this to my trade journal. Follow my trading plan and strategy. So